Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm William,
I'm Kina.
and we are the Nerdyweds, and today we are discussing the Kickstarter for Everdell, Newleaf, Mistwood, and the Complete Collection. Now we're big fans of Everdell. We've got currently all of the expansions and the deluxe edition, collector's edition of the game.
Yeah, we've got 3 expansions and the base game.
Yep. So this is for 2 more expansions and the complete collection. Also, the big old box of storage. So we're going to look at each of these things real quick.
And see how much damage it's going to do to our pockets.
This one isn't cheap, folks. All right. But it's awesome.
So what are some of the things that people need to consider with this Kickstarter?
Well, first off, do you have any of the Everdell stuff? If you do, then obviously you would be probably looking at the expansion, maybe the box's storage. If you've been curious about Everdell, this is a great opportunity to get everything for the game.
And if you're tempted, you don't mind spending the money, because you're going to spend some money on this one.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, or you have the money to spend on a Kickstarter, this would be the one to do it, because it's a really fun game, and it's one that's good for people who are new to board gaming.
Yep.
And it's also one that's, it's just because it's fun and it's beautiful to look at, that is good for people who have been board gaming for a while. So I
It's got a great set collection kind of mechanic. Worker placement's big. And then with the expansions, it just adds more and more different exciting mechanics to the game. And you're going to see more of that here as we go.
Let's see some
This is the Everdell Newleaf, the Mistwood, and then the complete collection. We're going to see more of it here in a minute. So what's included? With the Newleaf expansion, you get 4 new sets of meeples. This game has a lot of meeples already. We have a boatload of meeples.
We haven't even played with all of them.
No, and the only difference between meeples is aesthetics. It's whichever one you want to play with.
Right.
So, also, this one comes with the station board, which acts as a train station for different adventures for your meeples. Different characters and visitors coming into your city, because each of the players are creating their own city that you're trying to, in the world of Everdell, and you're trying to get visitors, in this case, to come to your city. Apparently. I could be wrong.
That's what it sounds like. This is like the train expansion. So not only you're getting new characters, but you're getting more visitor cards for people coming in. That's what it looks like. And then it has 6 ticket tiles. So that's cool too.
And 9 new special event tiles, 3 new forest cards.
18 train card tiles.
Yep.
Okay.
So, 2 more basic event tiles. We're just throwing words at you right now, but if you played the game, you have a pretty good idea of how some of this stuff would be used for the normal game. You know about events and stuff. So we're going to get into why you should get this game in just a few moments.
Yeah. But the train tokens and the reservation tokens, all of that stuff is pretty new. So it seems like it's adding some new gameplay with this expansion. So I'm excited to play it.
Yeah. Another thing with this version of the expansions, all of these things are going to be high quality components. Like those 20 6-point tokens are going to be metal. Those 18 golden occupied tokens are going to be at least wood, I think. They're going to be something, they're going to be a high quality material.
That's bad luck though, 666.
I see nothing wrong with it. The reservation tokens look pretty cool too. And then Mistwood. Mistwood is a solo or 2-player adventure kind of campaign type thing, lurking in the depths of Mistwood, the cunning and villainous Nightweave. So you have a boss that you're going out and fighting in this.
I have to try it because I've never played a solo board game. I know you have, and you're kind of leaning that way with Gloomhaven. But
Out of necessity.
out of necessity, I have nothing to do with that. Blame your friends. But I would like to try my first solo board game experience with Mistwood with this
This
expansion.
would be cool, yeah.
Mhm.
So you can recruit heroes, and then there's also, I guess inside of this, another expansion called Everdell that transforms your farms with their Through the Every Season expansion. So there's some other things going on in here.
Okay.
Um,
And more meeples.
more meeples. You got
Oh,
four more.
butterfly.
Butterfly. They got some spiders,
Spiders.
and then you got the Nightweave Big Critter meeple,
Hmm.
and some other tokens, and then a D12. So far they've included a D8 in one of the expansions, and now a D12. They just need to include every one of the D&D dice. D20s, D12s, D8s, D10s, D6s, and a D4. So these are, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see what I'm pointing at. But there you see the Nightweave layer boards. It looks like, so it plays in addition to the main board. And then Legends Pack for 10 new legendary cards. Legendary cards are really cool in the game. 5 core and Everdell cards. 8 new farm cards.
Nightweave cards. That's new, right?
Yep. There's all the Nightweave stuff
Oh, that
for
looks
the
really
for the
interesting.
adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Plot cards and plan cards. So there's more to be revealed. I mean, this Kickstarter is hit hard. I mean,
Yeah.
they're what, $2.7 million out of a $50,000 goal.
Yeah,
So.
with 8 days left as of this recording.
And then here's the big box of storage. This is the thing I've been the most excited about, because Everdell takes up a lot of space on our shelves. I will demonstrate. Without adding 2 more expansion boxes, this is how much real estate Everdell currently takes up on our shelves.
Yeah, so it has a single shelf right now dedicated to it.
Yeah. The big box of storage is going to be a big box, but I have a feeling it's going to condense down this plus the other 2 expansions quite a bit.
Really? So you think it will still fit on the one shelf?
It'll still fit on the one shelf. Set that aside.
And then what would you do with all of these boxes? Would you keep that as art, or would you...
Well, the main Everdell box, I would definitely keep it because I'll put it in its sleeve, set it to the side as a collector's item. Maybe hang the others as art like we've done with other boxes
Yeah.
in the past. Now, some other great things, get back on track here. Some other great things is this box comes with storage solution already fitted with the box. So I've bought things for Scythe. You know, this holds all the coins, for instance. This has all the upgraded resources and all that. So I've bought storage solutions. They usually they're not cheap. Usually you buy high quality wood ones like this broken token. So this comes with a set of inserts already set up to hold all of your components. It also comes with a rule book that condenses all of the rules for every expansion and the main rule book into one book. And another great, awesome, really quality, exciting thing that I'm happy about is they have Critter Meeple stickers for every single meeple in all of the collection. So front and back, so you can set and stick all these stickers on them. Because sometimes you're looking at this thing going, what the heck kind of animal is that supposed to be? Well, with those stickers that they show
Well,
there.
you were really excited about those stickers
I
when
am.
you first saw them. So this collector's box is $99, right?
Yes.
And the expansions were $30 each, right?
$30 each. We'll see here. We'll go through the pledge levels. But right here you got the complete collection. We'll finish up real quick with the complete collection and we'll go through the pledge levels. So the complete collection has everything I just showed you a second ago, plus these 2 new expansions. And here they have an animation of how all the components are going to fit into the boxes, that's awesome. That's a complete collection. And here's what's included. The wooden Evertree. We already have that. It is great. A rule book, the storage box, everything you see there. And you can see how all of the game boards for all the expansions fit together into one big board. And then 180 plus critter meeples, 2 dice, and then you can see all these upgraded components here. Instead of little bits of wood and plastic, you're getting pretty high quality rubber. I love the berries. They have kind of that rubber
good
texture.
little fidget pieces. They're the best ones because they feel good, like you said, with the rubber. And even though they're circular, they don't roll all over the place like those little twigs do.
And then the occupied tokens are made of wood, and then again all the rest of the stuff that comes with all of the expansions coming out, and all the expansions that have already come out. So it's a lot of stuff. So it's going to be a big ticket price, but you're getting a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go to the pledge levels, and then we'll conclude the video with our final thoughts. So for $10, you just get to back it because you believe in it. That's for people who may not be able to afford it right now, but when it comes time to pay for it, they know they might be able to upgrade their level, their backer level, and gives them the option to buy stuff from the backer store.
Okay.
Okay. $60 or more, you get both of the expansions. $99 or more, and they put the or more because of shipping. $99 or more, you get the Newleaf expansions and the big old box of storage. And then for $199 or more, you get the complete package, the complete pledge, the complete everything. So those are your levels of
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
If you haven't got this game in your collection and you've got the money, I cannot recommend enough buying the complete pledge. It's just a really cool, high quality game. It's a lot of fun to play, and it scales well 1 to 4 players. I believe it's 4 players is the max. I could be wrong. I think one of the expansions might play more than 4 player. But yeah, let's just give our thoughts about.
Okay, well, it sounded like you just gave your thoughts, but you can give them again if you want,
Yeah.
if you like it that much. And I'm pretty much don't have anything to add because I feel the same way. If you don't know anything about this game, then this is one that it is a great game to play. Not only is it fun to play, but it's fun to look at. When it's on the table, people are going to gravitate to it because it's just beautiful, and it has eye-catching pieces with the tree, with the different components, the resources, and then the cards, the artwork on the cards is beautiful. The box is beautiful. So it lives up to the way that it looks. And the gameplay is just very fun. It's very dynamic, both for new people, where they can easily learn it and have fun doing so, and people who have been gaming for years. They enjoy playing it. So this one is definitely worth that $200 pledge if you don't have it already, to just go ahead and get everything, because you're going to want everything.
Yeah.
You're going to want everything. This is a gateway game in more ways than one. But for people who already have a lot of have the base game and the expansions, that's when you have the question of, do I just get the 2 expansions, or do I get some more stuff with it? And I think that's the question we had. And I do think we should, my final thoughts is we should get that box, the collector's, what was it, the collector's box? Or
Yeah, the $99
the $99
pledge.
because we know we want both expansions. And after you went through and talked about what comes with that box, it just makes more sense to go ahead and get it. My only question was, will it fit, on the shelf?
I can't
with that
imagine it
huge
being
box.
larger than a Gloomhaven box or size box. I can't imagine it being larger than that.
Yeah, that's the only thing that would deter me, because then I'll have this big box that I'll now have to put on top of the shelf Whereas what I have now would fit with maybe one more expansion, possibly the two. But if the second new expansion doesn't fit, then that's one little box that can go somewhere else on another shelf. And right now, we're not trying to put games on top of our shelves. So that's the only thing, is a spacing issue. But the components and what you get, it's not a question at all. You definitely would want it. So that's my final thought.
They're going to be including some more stuff in this, I guarantee it. $7.2 million raised in this Kickstarter. There's going to be more crammed into that box that's going to be shipped to you. I wouldn't be surprised to see more different meeples be added to this thing before the end. And then the last thing, I forgot about it, but I was super excited about it when I saw it earlier on this Kickstarter, is they have add-ons you can, obviously add on in their store. And they have more than just this, but this is all that me and her really need. But they have the Deluxe resource vessels. Now this is an acorn to store your occupied tokens. Basically, it's an individual little bowl to put resources on, so they're not just spreading on the board. They're not just laid haphazardly around the table. They're in a location, in a bowl that you can take from and put back into. And I love that. Like this with Scythe. You pull oil out when you want oil, and you put it back when you're done with it. And it has a place. I love things when they have places, and
we
can
need
put them
some
back.
of these board game companies to come in and organize like your your dressers.
Organize the rest of my life.
Organize your stuff.
Yeah.
But these little components look very cute, and it fits into the collector box. It says that in the description, which also makes me think this box may be bigger than what you think it is. So we're gonna have to come back and give you guys an update when we get it to see if it fits on the shelf or not. So I've given my final thoughts. I'm very excited and looking forward to getting this Kickstarter.
Yeah, me too. I'm super excited. We're going to back this project, and let us know what you think. Let us know if you've ever played Everdell, and if you're excited about this Kickstarter, and if you're just curious about the game. We keep threatening to film a review of Everdell, but it is a big project that it's like, where do you start? And we're trying to learn how to do those things right now in smaller games so we can build up to a big game like Everdell. And that's all I have for this episode. Thank you for watching. I'm William.
I'm Keena.
We are the Nerdy Weds.
Stay nerdy.